Another episode of Beyond the Cube. Of course, as always, the powerful one is joining us. Fresh new camera and all, Mr. Corey Hughes.
I still can't get this blue yellow phasing in and out. And then every time I hit my vape, it refocuses on the smoke. Watch. Doesn't know what to do. It changes color, it changes focus. Come on, there should be some AI in there that knows what I'm doing and fixes my shit.
Well, I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay. I don't think we're quite there yet. We're working on it. We're working towards it. Okay. But I don't know. They said something about, I seen some article. Well, some people were talking about an article talking about like 95% of the AI companies were failing currently.
Um,
I was like, oh,
I don't understand what the fuck people are talking about. I go to Grok. I have Grok because I get Twitter Premium, so I got the good Grok, and
mm-hmm.
I talk to good Grok, and I'm like, it's the most retarded thing in the world. All it does, you can tell when you ask it a question to give you an answer. You can tell it's pulling almost verbatim from websites, sometimes complete sentences verbatim. So it's
Mm-hmm.
harvesting intellectual property to give you an answer, which is kind of fucked up to begin with, right? The answer
Okay.
isn't correct, right? The answer is not correct usually, or it gives you a vague answer. If I wanted that stupid of an answer, I would have gone to Google myself. Instead, I'm saying, hey, Google this for me. That's what AI seems to be. Hey, Google this for me, right? And give me a summary. That's all AI is. And then I ask it to make pictures. I asked Grok to make me a picture of a moonscape with the Earth in the background. And it gave me it gave me two pictures because it gives you two images at a time. It gave me a picture of a moonscape with the moon on the moon. And then it gave me a moonscape with a very small Earth on the moon.
Okay.
So it's fucking retarded. I gave it a
I
very
mean,
simple instruction. Very simple
but
instruction.
did it look, did the moon feel real though?
It felt as real as it did in 1969.
And it was dead serious real back then. Hey, somebody was talking about the moon landing. They were like, well, we've got these um rovers allegedly on Mars, if that's actually a real thing. And it's like our flag should still be planted on the moon, because they drove that through the crust of the moon and shackled it down. It says, so why don't we send some rovers to the moon so we can go see our flag?
That's a good question. Here's the thing. Like there's a thing called physics. We're kind of a
Right.
slave
Mm-hmm.
to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is not possible for us to go to the fucking moon. It's just not possible.
Well, some people were talking about the radiation belt.
The radiation belt, the Van Allen radiation belt, yes.
Yeah, in
Um,
between, which wasn't there in 1969. It just appeared after they got back because they were like, "Oh shit, these fuckers getting too close." That's what happened.
so the Van Allen radiation belts, we know for a fact they exist because we can send rockets places, and they sent rockets there, and they had Geiger counters on them, and when it went through this region between here and the moon, the fucking radiation spiked like off the charts. And it's been many decades. They've tested this many times. There's a radiation belt there. I guess if you do the math on it, I think Bart Sabrell said this, so I don't have to take credit for it. That in order to pass through that, you would need like 6 feet of lead shielding on the outside of the craft to prevent the radiation from cooking you like a microwave. So
Or gold tinfoil, or gold tinfoil. He might have forgot that.
the gold tinfoil, yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, that'll reflect it.
yeah, the
I
gold
think that, I
tinfoil.
mean, that may have been how they got there.
All right, since we're doing
That
this, let's
gold,
do this. Let me
and
bust
and
out some
and
NASA
look,
photos.
And look, they only found enough gold tinfoil for one journey.
Hang on a second. How many times
Like
did we go to the moon?
this is the rarest one time.
Hold on. We went to the moon. No, we went to the moon like 6 times, didn't we?
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought they only went once.
All
I
right.
thought they
Let me
went
ask
once
Grok. Let me ask Grok.
and then they decided to blow the shit up.
Hey, Grok. How many times did we go to the moon? The United States has conducted 6 successful crew moon landings as part of NASA's Apollo program.
Oh, okay.
Apollo 11, 12,
So damn, they
14,
couldn't have
15,
faked all
16, and
six.
17.
They couldn't have faked all six, Corey. When was the last one done?
December 11th, 1972, which you know what that means? It means that all Apollo landing missions were under Nixon administration.
Huh. So after 1972, they were like, "Yeah, we're done with that."
It says, thus, humans have landed on the moon 6 times. No other country or program has achieved crewed moon landings, and no further crewed landings have occurred since Apollo 17 in 1972. Uncrewed missions have also reached the moon, but your question likely refers to crewed missions. Yeah, so.
Okay. Yeah. We want asses on the moon now. We need some asses on that thing.
All right, so
Now,
Grok.
don't we feel like that's kind of weird, seeing how we've got like the German engineering and like all these smart people across the world. I mean, damn. I mean, we got 5-year-old Asian students that know more shit than I'll ever know. I mean, and they can't figure this thing out. They ain't want to put nobody up there, plant their flag up there. I figure we'd be fighting over
Um, Everyone else gave up because they realized it was impossible.
it.
I'm not even
They didn't
fucking
have the gold
kidding.
temple.
Yeah, it's that magic gold tinfoil. So I asked Grok, how did the Apollo astronauts survive the Van Allen radiation belt? And Grok tells me the Apollo astronauts survived the Van Allen radiation belts due to careful mission planning, spacecraft design, and the belt's actual radiation levels being manageable for short transits. The Van Allen belts, regions of trapped charged particles around Earth, pose a radiation risk, but NASA mitigated this through several strategies. It's 3 or more paragraphs,
Huh.
but I don't want to fucking waste my time on propaganda.
Okay, we got Chris in the chat. I'm gonna put this up on the stream. So, how is it we can see into the depths of space, the tunes of essentially light years, but we can't analyze more than what 30 miles down below the sea? Shit don't add up.
We have explored something like 7% of the ocean. 7%. Other than that,
Which that ain't nothing.
right. Other than that, all we've done is like sonar mapping. So,
You know what the craziest shit is about the ocean deal? It
huh.
ain't so much the ocean. It's that niggas like Christopher Columbus fucking took off, ain't know where the fuck they were going. Like, like the likelihood of you making it to land, like you could just be drifting out there to sea. You know what I'm saying? I
Forever.
mean, is that not that's got to be some type of divine intervention for you to make it to a spot of land and not everybody not die. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So the idea back that like fucking 400 fucking years ago, they had the intelligence, the foresight, the ability to see past tomorrow. You see, the problem with like the Neanderthals was that they fucking died out because they couldn't plan ahead. They would go out on like a big fucking trip through the desert and they wouldn't know to bring water with them. You know what I mean? Like they would fucking they were stupid. You know what I mean? Right? So it's the same thing. Like I don't see us being any different compared to the goal we're attempting to reach. You know what I mean?
right.
We're fucking stupid. We're lucky we got all this shit we got. And I'm pretty convinced that like all of every development and advancement in all of human history that is meant to damn, you could fit all those people in like one hotel.
It'd be a big one though, right? It'd be a big
I
hotel.
don't know. Maybe not even that big.
Man said
You
the
know,
Comfort Inn, maybe the Motel 6. It need be a hotel, be a motel.
like there's like a
The pay
dozen.
for by the minute place.
There's like a dozen advancements that have made society what it is today. You know, maybe it's even like 50 people, and everyone else is just retarded and following. You know, so who knows?
Yeah, I always said thank God for those people because if it's just a bunch of me, yeah, we still be in caves.
Man,
You know
you
what
gotta
I'm
think about it.
saying?
That fucking combustion engine is like
Oh
a
yeah,
like somebody thought of that. That's some shit right
yeah,
there.
and made it where it actually works.
Yeah. And it's still the same fucking basic design we use today. People try to come up with some other shit, some rotary engines and some other bullshit, but it always goes back to the same standard fucking design. And if built with
Hmm.
the right parts, a car's engine will last forever, you know?
Right, right. Yeah. So, but I mean, like it just people back in the day. I just marvel at it because not only did you make it there, but then you sent folk back that made it back home. Like it's like, all right, where we go? We just point in a direction. Yeah, just go that way. You'll get there eventually. I
Well, I think they
mean,
had navigation by the stars and stuff, and that was pretty reliable to a degree. For what they were working with, they kind of had that worked out. Um, until it's cloudy, I
that's
guess, and then you're
incredible,
fucked.
dude. But that's incredible, though. You know what I'm saying? But we need maps on our phone to make it places. These niggas was making it places looking at the stars. You know what I'm saying? Before before MapQuest, I know you remember old MapQuest because
That's still around,
you
ain't
had
it?
you had well it is, but it's not as big now because you've got your
Right.
phone that's got Google Maps on it for the most part. Somebody has some type of maps on their phone or their car. But I remember back in the day we used to go on vacation and my dad would have a general direction of where to go. Okay. And then he'd be like, all right, let me see where I need to go now. And so we stop and he pulled a map out.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, we're here and that. And then we advanced a little bit. We had MapQuest. Okay, MapQuest, you'd be like, oh, I'm starting here. This is my address. I'm starting. This is where I want to be. So MapQuest would have
Right.
everything listed out where you need to go, so you print it out.
I lived on
And then we
MapQuest
went
for all
to,
my fish tours for years. Like, because I did fish
yeah.
tour from 90, really 96 was my first big tour. And I toured all the way till all the breakups and shit, early 2000s before there was any kind of internet on the phones. Shit, I remember I was working in cell phones in 2003 and 2004. And the only phones that had internet were like the Palm. And then HP had some monster device that was a Windows operating system that was a total piece of garbage. It was like you didn't have
Hmm.
that even in 2004. You didn't really have that till like, when was that shit when did that become normalized?
What's that? Internet on the phone?
Yeah. And maps on
Uh,
the phone and the
be
whole
like
iPhone. It would be iPhone, right? Which would have been 2000.
2011. So BlackBerry was really the
Yeah, but it
first ones where
sucked.
it took off.
They sucked. I don't care what anybody
But
says, they
yeah, but
sucked.
yeah, but if you had a BlackBerry, dude, I mean, you were getting all the pussy.
Well, that's
Okay.
because you were probably some business douchebag because all the business douchebags had to have them.
This is
Okay,
true.
so iPhone 1 launched June 29th, 2007. Um, we should just
Yeah,
have.
but in '07,
I'm. T- I'm trying.
look,
I
I
shouldn't go
remember
to
this
Grok for
vividly. In
everything. I keep.
'07,
Go ahead.
in '07, we won't talk about no internet on the damn phone. We're still talking about MySpace in '07.
I liked MySpace. You could customize your own little. It was your space, dude. You could make
Yeah,
it yours.
the customization. That's what we missed. And then Facebook came, and Facebook kind of took over, but it didn't really take over until they started allowing people that wasn't in college to get on Facebook. Because people
Right.
got to remember when Facebook first came out, you had to have a college account.
Right.
That was the only people that was on it, and the whole notion of it was for you to connect with people back from your high school. Because a lot at that point in time, more there was more mobility. Let's say that outwards, especially in your more rural areas where all of the manufacturing had kind of shut down. It kind of forced people to kind of move out. That way they could find new opportunities. So it didn't really take over MySpace until that point in time. But then once that happened, it just man, it just stepped right on it,
Well, they
and
fucking
that
put
was
Tom.
it.
They put Tom out of business because he wouldn't play ball with the CIA backdoors.
Oh, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
They put him out of business,
Well, we know about the back door.
and that's why.
I
That's
mean,
probably
it
where
ain't no
Facebook.
good for nobody.
That connects dots here because that's why Facebook came about in the first place. See,
Hmm.
Mark Zuckerberg is kind of a moron, and he's not the coding genius everyone makes him out to be. That movie, Social Network, was a propaganda
Yeah.
film because to cover for the fact that the guy can't code worth of shit. People who are real coders have looked at his work and been like, "What is this?" you know, and like, and so it's much more likely that Mr. Zuckerberg was handed most of the code from the CIA. That's kind of the running hypothesis.
I mean, it just went right to it. And most of it came from the CIA. And that's it. Yeah. I mean, that's where it came from. It's a damn. It's deep like that. It's a
Mm-hmm.
deep dive.
It is because
What?
Tom wouldn't play ball, and they saw the genius in getting everyone to post all their shit and tell everyone where they're at all the time.
Right.
Social media is the CIA's dream come true
Well, I think
it's people
social
ratting
media
on
has it.
themselves all the time.
Well, yeah, social media's advanced all the way to the point where folks tell stuff about themselves they should be ashamed about,
Correct,
like
and it gets them
them
clicks and money.
cheating, or them, yeah, or them telling their man, or they want to divorce them, or saying that their kids ain't shit. And look, I'll just be like, damn, this is probably some stuff you should keep at the house
Well, let me put it
as
this way.
opposed to telling all us.
I think I'm pretty confident Hitler would ban social media.
Said he would ban it. Chris said MySpace is mainly a promotional site for artists, and
Yeah,
it did have a lot
now
of
it
music
is.
up there. It did
Well,
have a
no,
lot of music up there.
it had to change purpose because back in the day when you had your own space, you could embed your own player,
A
and
playlist was in the playlist.
I forget what it was
You
called,
could
but
put a playlist up there.
you I remember because I played in a heavy metal band, okay, and I created a space that was like all Satan shit. It was all like fucking Anton LaVey, and it was like red and black, and it had pictures of me because I had a picture. I was playing bass and I had a gas mask on, and it was like all tough
Mhm.
looking, and like it was awesome because everyone's space was their own individual website, basically that they could do whatever they want with, and that's how it worked. And you had friends, and your friends would check in on your space and see what you were up to instead of just seeing your little feed update. They would see your whatever message of the day or whatever you would want to post there, and it would have you all the background stuff and whatever you wanted to embed in it, and it was fucking really revolutionary. I mean,
Mhm.
somebody could come out with that identical model today and it would succeed. Some point along the way it became a music platform. Let me ask Grok this. All right, Grok, since I don't have a brain
When that
anymore and I
happened.
have to ask you, when did MySpace become a music platform? Oh my God. I fucking hate, dude. I'm telling you, AI is never, ever
What did it
gonna
say? What did it
fucking
say?
work. All right, MySpace wasn't explicitly launched as a music platform, but became one early on due to its features and user base. Launched in August 2003 as a social networking site, it quickly gained traction amongst musicians and bands who used it customizable profiles to share music, connect with fans, and to promote their work. By 2004, I don't really think I was on MySpace in 2004. Wait a minute. No, yes, I was because my band was in
You
like
have to be.
my band was 2007, 2008, and we were on MySpace. So
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
the MySpace was already a hub for music discovery with artists like Arctic Monkeys and Lily Allen. Who the fuck are the Arctic Monkeys? Gaining
Oh, I
fame
know
through
the
the
Arctic.
platform.
Hold on. Arctic monkeys. Monkeys hits. I think they got one hit. Just come a little closer. That ain't it.
Um, okay, so its formal pivot to a music centric platform happened later. In 2005, MySpace Records was launched with Interscope Records to promote artists, solidifying its music focus. After its decline as a social network, MySpace was acquired by Specific Media and Justin Timberlake in 2011 for $35 million. God, fucking give them your pocket change, why don't you, you fucks? With a deliberate rebrand as a music and entertainment platform. The 2013 relaunch cemented the shift. So 2013 is really the final, what we know today as MySpace.
Okay.
35 million, just fucking rob the guy and hold him at gunpoint, you fuck. Like, I can't believe this. these okay, so like something like fucking Instagram sold for like a fucking $1 billion, right? This was the first social network other than like the old Prodigy stuff. I mean, because there was kind of social networking back in the day on like fucking DOS and
I mean,
stuff,
well,
but like
instant
it's different.
messenger.
Yeah.
That was just to message people.
Um, but yeah, this is they ripped him off $35 fucking million. Well, I hope he bought. I hope he spent all that on Bitcoin. I hope he spent all that on Bitcoin.
No, but it was all hookers and coke. That's the only thing you can do when you get 35 million. It said, "Oh man, 35 million hookers and coke."
God damn, pocket change. I tell you.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do. You see, that's the issue is that a lot of times folks who make a lot of money, maybe they haven't had that much money in the past, or they feel like they can't spend it all, and then they do something stupid and spend it all. Like, it's like, like they'll be looking around one day and they'll be like, "Man, I need to go take out a $2 million loan so I can pay my bills." It's like, do what? I said, "You had 35 million. What happened to it?" And they're like, "I don't know." And that's not good when you don't know. But that happens a lot. I mean, was it Adrian Peterson? I think Adrian Peterson's flat broke. One of the best running backs of all time. Man's flat broke, bud. He got paid. Hold on, let me see. Is Adrian Peterson broke? Broke. I think he okay, here it goes. Hey, AI, let me know. So yes, Adrian Peterson is in significant financial trouble and owes over $12 million. Corey, once again, listen to this. Owes over $12 million in debt. I mean, Bo, he ain't running the football no more. It's gonna be hard to find that 12 mil. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I've been looking. It ain't under every rock. I tell you.
Yeah. Now it says this has led a judge to order him to turn over assets to a receiver to satisfy the debt, though his exact financial status is debated. The debt stems from a 2016 loan taken to cover other obligations. It says, despite earning over $100 million in his NFL career. Bo,
Bro, you
th-
spending that
th-
on drugs or pussy or what?
I mean,
Something intangible that you can't show for it. That's all there is to it. Because if you were buying cars, you'd have cars.
exactly. When you look around and be like, where'd your 35 million go? And you look around, you're like, that's a good damn question. That's a good question, man. That I think I think that's worse than being broke your whole life. I believe it. Is having all that money and then waking up one day and your ass is in debt. There ain't no way in hell somebody tell me I made $100 million in my career and I wake up and I'm 12 million in debt. What the fuck?
It's kind of like when you're trading crypto and you're fucking making bad trade after bad trade and you're just watching your money fucking dwindle and then you're like pulling your hairs out of your head and when you finally get out you done lost like 3/4 of your money and like you're thinking in your head about you're trying to roll back the clock like in your fucking head like trying to get that and just to rationalize anything and it's like no, that's the worst feeling in the world and that's what he's going through on like a magnified scale.
Well, here's what I love when people say this to me, okay? And it be people that I know ain't really that smart, okay? But I love it when I hear this. It's like, oh man, if I went broke tomorrow and somebody give me $1,000, I could get back right to the point I'm at right now. I'm like, bro, you need to settle the fuck down, okay? Because there was a lot of shit that went your way before you get to the point where you're at right now, and there's no guarantee that's gonna happen again. You know, it's just like when Mr. B said, "Oh yeah, if nobody knew me and I made another channel, I could get the exact amount of subscribers that I got today." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because I mean, but there's some luck involved as well. I mean, that's the one thing that people won't won't come out and actually say. Like people are like, oh, work hard and blah 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 blah. but there's a little bit of luck involved too.
There's luck, and it's a lot about network, and even having a good network sometimes doesn't produce. So it's a lot of factors, man.
Hmm.
It's a lot of factors.
And especially now because whenever some of these guys got on, like YouTube and stuff, they got on early. When folks want when they want like $5 million, 5 million people making
Yeah,
content.
yeah.
You know.
People like Asmongold. I love Asmongold. He's funny as hell, and he's such a degenerate. And that guy, he was like one of the first, if not the first, and definitely the biggest World of Warcraft streamer. That's where he
Hmm.
got. He had one of the biggest streams on Twitch ever. 440,000 people watching live.
It's crazy.
Hmm.
Watching World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Well, it was a big event. It was like it was first time boss kill or something
That's
like
still
that.
a shit ton of people, man.
Yeah. I'm happy we get 50 people
400.
tuning in.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, boy, we got 50. We in there now. It's not feeling good. You're like 50. It's like, man, I had a stream one time. I had 440,000 people watching. You're like, how many? 440. Huh.
My biggest stream was with
Huh.
Myron. We had like 30 something thousand between the platforms. That was good. I
It's like
sold a bunch of
surreal.
books. Yeah.
That's like surreal. Like, and it does depend on the topics. It depends on if you hit a particular topic at the right time when it's hot. And you don't and you manage to not get censored at that moment. That's a big thing.
It's funny because
If
we do
shit
this
gets
show and
censored,
we do this show and you're like, oh, we got a comment, and I'm like, holy shit, I forgot there was people watching.
man, some people watch this. They're like, yeah, man, we had some folks tune in. We had some folks tune in. Hey, and we appreciate everybody who tunes in. But yeah, man, it's just like this shit is hard. Like, like folks just think it's just easy. It's like, no, man, this shit is hard, dude. There's a lot of days where you wake up and you look at your numbers and you're like, you know what I'm saying? It said, but let me put another one out. Let me
Well, I
put
gotta be
another
honest.
video
Like
out.
when I started my YouTube channel, at first I'd started doing live streams on it, and I just fucking gave up. I gave up, because like nobody was tuning in. I'd get 3, 4 people, and then people would drop out, and it would be like nobody would stick around. But I understand my shit's very niche. You know what I mean? But I gave
Right.
up. I'm doing it again now, but I'm not doing them live. I'm doing the live premieres because it seems to draw the same thing as if you're doing it live, and I ain't gotta be there. So
Oh yeah. Because people will see it. They'll be like, oh, the premiere's gonna be, and then they can kind of interact with each other
right.
within that premiere. So yeah, I was doing that. I don't do as much of the recorded long form video. I've actually got more into short form uh for my stuff, like 3 minutes or less. Hmm. And that seemed to actually work pretty well, surprisingly, for YouTube. Like
Um. Well, YouTube's weird
with the
because like
shorts. Hmm.
most of the time on YouTube, and I watch a lot of YouTube. Um, and I watch it from my bed with my remote control, which just fucking broke, which means I can't lay in bed and watch fucking TV until I get a new remote control. Which fucking shit sucks, dude. So, but I'll be on fucking YouTube, and really, if I just want to catch up with what's going on in the world, my videos that I'm watching are like tops 15 minutes. If it's more than 15 minutes, it's like, okay, I got to settle in a little for this instead of just being in that fast, move quickly, get the information and go mindset. You know what I mean? And very often
Hmm.
I'll put on a YouTube video and I'll watch out of a 10-minute video. If I get the punchline in the first 3 minutes, I'm out the door. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's very informational based for me. I want to know what the fuck's going on. And as soon as I get that information, I can move on. So the shorter
Hmm.
videos are good. Um, my shorts, I don't know if it's the algorithm. I'm sure it's not me. I keep getting those damn fucking see-through girls in the fucking try-on fucking videos. And you seen those? There's one
Yeah.
there's this one chick who fucking she always she rides like those little unicycle things, or like she tests out new gear but she always does it in this fucking like micro skimpy ass cheeks hanging out fucking outfit, and the camera angles when she rides the thing are zoomed in on her ass cheeks. You know what I mean? Like she's really promoting the tech she's fucking promoting. Give me a break, you know.
Yeah, she's promoting tech, man.
But that shit's getting that shit's that shit's all up in my fucking shorts, my shorts feed. So
Okay, so here's the
look, I
issue.
keep
Here's the
clicking on them,
issue.
but they won't
Mhm.
go away.
Here's the issue. All it takes is for you to linger one time on it, and for that thing to go back through. If it plays all the way through and then it starts back over, just know you're trapped. It's like the Venus flytrap. All right, you crawl in there, this bug crawl in there. Man, it's cozy in here. Oh, it smells sweet. What we got going on here, sucker? That's it. Okay.
um,
I mean, that's it.
clickbait is a real thing. It's out of control too, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. And folks be like, "Oh man, pervert." And yes, sometimes I am, and that's okay. All right, I am a dude. I mean, don't take me and give me lashes out here in the public square. All right, and guys out there, stop acting holier than thou. Even y'all that be up in the church and all this stuff. Oh no, I would never. Y'all be out here looking at ass too. All right, so just settle yourself down. Now, when you see something that looks enticing and you're like, man, I should click off this, but let me just see what we got going on, just know your algorithm is fucked. The only way for you to fix it is to delete it and make a whole other account. Which
yeah,
in
like
that
you
case,
can,
it just takes one more.
bro, you can delete all your shit, but you can't delete your algorithm.
Listen, the algorithm will follow you.
Yep, it
I
will
got to get a
rat on
whole new
you when you
phone.
least expect it.
I can't get a whole new phone and everything, computer and all. They'd be like, damn, man, what's wrong? It's like, Bo, I just lingered on one video and it got me.
Honey, how come there's so many boobs in your feed? I swear it's not me.
Look. Hey, I got to give it to my to my girl. We'll be out and about and she'd be like, hey, there goes you some ass. Look at what I say. She does got a big booty, don't she? I mean, I said it's all. I mean, she knows I look, but it don't mean nothing because I'm not leaving her because it's too perfect for my situation. So,
I love
I
those
mean, that's
fucking.
just all there is to it.
I love those videos where the dude's like trying super hard not to look. You know,
Hmm.
and then when he finally looks, his like wife is like right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be sitting there scrolling and just be like, nobody's there. And then something come up and you just look for a second, and all of a sudden, right over your shoulder, be like, what you looking at? What you think I'm looking at?
No, it's funny
Speaking
because
of
like,
looking at,
oh, go ahead.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so back in the day, like way back in the day, um, I remember like you didn't have phones to scroll through, right?
Hmm.
But we had beepers in like late '90s. We all had the
Right.
beepers, right? So instead of like who's calling you, huh? What are you doing on your phone? It was like who's paging you, huh?
Hey, we got up here. Tell Corey to change his wardrobe. Maybe that'll help. I
Yeah.
mean, that's there's potential. Hey, speaking of the male gaze, I made a video. I just released it on TikTok. But did you see the recent promo for Freakier Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Mm-mm.
You ain't seen that?
No.
Hold on a second.
This
Okay.
movie's getting trashed, and I don't even know nothing about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not the movie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see here. Let me get it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let me get this thing pulled up. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, she now this is a Disney movie now, Freakier Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And this was her promo for it, okay? And I mean, she come right out here, double breasted up, but
That's Jamie Lee
I
Curtis.
mean, yeah.
Well, she was hot and showing her titties back in Trading Places. You remember that?
Yeah, that's what I know. But I mean, this was supposed to be for Disney. Like this is a Disney thing. I guess Disney was like, uh, ma'am, I know this is a tough ass, but
I'm a little
we're
confused. There's
gonna
always
ask you to objectify yourself a little bit.
here we go. I'm asking because I don't know because I just don't know anymore. Like, is
Hmm.
letting your boobs hang out now the new women's lib?
Hmm. Oh no, there's barely any boobs hanging out. You got to think everybody's moved away from boobs. It's all butt. It's pretty much all butt. When you see a pair of boobs, you're like, oh shit, that's titties.
I gotta admit, I did see the new, and we'll talk about this here in a minute, but I did see the new
Hmm.
last Mission Impossible, and I'm not giving away any
Oh,
spoilers.
you seen the Final Reckoning? The
Yeah,
Final Reckoning?
yes.
Oh shit, I need to watch that.
It was good. I liked it. And I thought the last one was kind of cheeseball. It's all propaganda. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is CIA propaganda, 100 start to end. But
Hmm.
at the in the final scene, he's like on the ground and she's like reviving him because of something that you already know happens because of the commercials. And then
Hmm.
she's laying on the ground and like half the screen is her boobs in a tank top. And I was shocked. I was shocked and appalled. I couldn't believe that they weren't adhering to their woke principles and not have boobs in it, but it did. It has some cleavage in the last like couple minutes of the movie. I was blown away. Love it.
Oh, we had Sig 101 said she should film in Cracker Barrel. But I was taken aback. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was on TikTok and then it was like she just popped up on the screen. I was like, oh, Jamie, what's going on, ma'am? What we got going on? Hey, go watch Freakier Friday. I'm like, this seems directly centered towards the male gaze because the comment section they were cutting up, Bo. I mean, they were falling all over themselves. I was like, but I was like, now look, here's what the deal is. Okay, Disney told her to get her best push-up bra. All right, get your best push-up bra. Put that thing on. All right, let one of them shoulders sag down. Let them hang out. Let's see if we can't get a few men in here. Let's get the male gaze in here. If you give them that, some of the men might be like, "Oh man, maybe there's some more of that in the movie."
You see, our audience
That's
is
the marketing
probably
ploy.
like our audience probably don't remember Jamie Lee Curtis from like back in the '80s. She looked pretty good back then.
Oh yeah, she always rocked the short hair back then.
Yeah, yeah.
She always rocked it. That's what she was rocking. So the long hair is something a little newer.
Let me find a good picture.
It's a good picture. Come on, man. Just say Jamie Lee Curtis. Was it True Lies? Isn't that the one? And the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm gonna share this. Here we go.
Okay, you got it up there.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
See, she looked
Okay,
good
yeah,
back
that's the
then.
way. Yeah, that's the way she always rocked it. She rocked it with the short hair.
And there's them titties right there. So yeah, see, they
Sitting
were
there.
okay.
Somebody was saying that maybe she's had some enhancements done
Probably,
potentially.
I think it's the Hollywood thing. You gotta get in some enhancements. You gotta fuck kids, and you gotta drink adrenochrome.
And then you got to be liberal as fuck. That's the last thing you got to be. Like we can't forget that, Corey.
This all feels like some ritualistic initiation, doesn't it?
Oh, okay,
It feels like
okay.
some weird ritualistic initiation. And the final thing to prove your trueness to the cult is to have your kids be trans.
Man said, devote your first child to transgenderism. Transgenderism. It's like I don't want to do that. You want to be part of this cult, right? You want to continue to get movie roles, right? Do it. Now, look, people got to be honest with themselves, all right? Jamie Lee Curtis actually has some acting chops. But most of the women out there, I'm gonna be honest with you, they just get used as objects, and then once that goes away, they don't get no gigs. I mean, it's just it, man. I mean, that's just the way this thing works. Okay, that's the way the thing works. Okay, Chris over here said Disney is trying to appeal to the original viewers of the first film. They're gearing it towards supposed adults while trying to reel in the kids. Okay,
That's an, I mean, understandable strategy.
That could be a good premise. So I guess it feeling like, okay, so when you were a kid, the men that were kids, maybe they remember Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe they had a little crush on her. So Jamie, go up there and show him some titties. Show him you still got a little bit on you. You ain't lost all of it.
I don't think so because
You don't think so?
no, no. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You're looking at young girls. You're the one that's Jamie Lee Curtis at 65.
No, you don't.
No,
Oh, okay.
I gotta tell you that.
Oh, I mean, I just. Oh, Chris is up here. Her face doesn't say adrenochrome, but those titties. Hey, those are adrenochrome titties. That's what we got going on here. It's like I didn't get much to my face. They all went to the breast. Corey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I like older women. A woman's older. I mean,
Bro, I liked older women until I was old.
like
I ain't
I
got much
go
room to
across
like
the
them
board,
older.
man. Look, I go across the board. All right. I mean, I'm just like,
Bro, I go out and I go out on the town and stuff, and every girl I'm attracted to is like motherfucking 35, 38.
okay, 35, 38's doable.
That's still 15 years.
That's fine. 35, 38. That's doable. That's fine.
I can get some pretty choice, 22-year-olds for like 300 an hour, but there's not really any longevity in that.
Man said I mean, I said, but the 22-year-old really where my market at, and I can get them between 2 to 400.
No, it's wild, but
400.
to an age when you realize you can't bang the young chicks like you used to. It hits you one day and you're like, holy shit, that's off the table, ain't it?
Oh, is that right?
Pretty confident. Well, here's the deal. I'm not willing to do the things that the people got to do to pick up people 20 years younger than me. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
What's that?
that's just major game central.
Fellatio?
I ain't got it.
Oh, what you got? We got like lick butthole or something?
No, man, you got to spit some game, and I'm too old to give a fuck about spitting game. So,
No, 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 no. Game's stupid. That's the dumbest thing ever.
it works for some people. That's undeniable, period.
It's okay, and that's some people. Usually, those some people already have traits that make that chick want to fuck them. Look, game is dumb. You out here running game on random chicks out here in this street will have your confidence in the gutter. Okay, I mean, that's where it's gonna have it. Bo, you want LPIs. You build attraction through LPIs, low pressure interactions, friend groups, co-workers, people who happen to work the same job. You go to a convention
Right.
and you're able to just sit down. There's no day because here's what the deal is: the chick doesn't feel any pressure because she's not out and about with you by herself and she doesn't know who you are. You don't feel a lot of pressure because you're not spending $200 on this date hoping you get some punani, hoping you can talk your way into some punani. You just hanging out, and a lot of times you can get to know somebody a whole lot better. And then past that, once you get past that, you don't even need a date. If you build up that attraction through those interactions where they're low pressure, all of a sudden you just be like one day, "Hey, you want to come over?" Yep, and that's it. Once they show up at the house, bud, I mean, that's it. You got it. You in there. Low pressure interactions. The whole time I was thinking through my mind, okay, go up to her and talk like this, and I'm like, hold on, why am I talking to random chicks I don't know? Let me let me work in the circle that I'm in. And once I started working in the circle I was in, I started finding success. I was like, oh, I've been doing the shit wrong the whole time. I've been out here trying to spit some random game. No, man, that shit. Because I be seeing folks doing that, and you get denied about the 15th time, Bo. You had to be in the corner. It'd be like you look like you in timeout. I mean, your face be all long. You like, damn, got shot down again. So that's the best way to do it. Why do you think most people cheat with coworkers? Slow pressure interaction. You're able to build attraction with nobody actually having to exchange anything at all. So it's just like because you're there with them all the time. You can talk about random shit. Oh, he makes me laugh. And then it builds up from there. That's it. It's just, you gravitate towards people you're around. And so that's why it's just hard to just go out there. Now, like you said, there's some dudes 6'4", saying look like Tom Brady and Brad Pitt. And it's just like when they walk in the room, it's like I mean, most of the women just start pulling their drawers off anyway. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But if that ain't you, then let's see how we can work this thing, okay? Let's see how we can work this thing. Let's see what Sig said up here. He said, that's the best thing about 35-year-olds. Corey keeps getting older, but the ladies stay the same age. Sig, that's a good one right there. That's a
Yo,
good
man,
one.
in 5 years, I'll be the
Uh,
hippest guy in the 55 and up community.
hey, that's what's key. All right. It said, look, man, I know I'm old, but I'm young at heart, or some shit like that. We got Credence that said, evening fellas up here. What's going on, Credence? But
Well, we have more
I've
than two people
always
in here. That's great.
oh dude, man, we had like nine on this is just on YouTube itself. Yeah, if you leave comments in the chat, we'll shout you out.
Yo,
Rumble do that. Rumble,
you go on to X
Twitter, all
too?
that. It's
You stream on to X?
yeah. This streams directly to X as well.
So how you do that? You got a blue check?
Yes,
So I got the blue check, but I didn't do the identity verification shit. Did you
did
have to
I
do
do
it?
that?
Did you have to do identity verification? Verification? Did you have to send them
I
pictures of
might
your
have.
asshole and your blood type and fingerprints?
No, I didn't give him dick size pics.
Okay. Yeah, neither did I. They just wanted my eight
They
bucks
they
and gave me a blue check. It was that simple.
they may have asked me something about identity. I don't know. I think I did it over a year and a half ago. Everybody got my identity anyway.
Well, I think that
That's
people
what
was
I do
freaking
know.
out because the identity shit is stored in. They have three companies they work with. One of them is an Israeli company, so everyone was like, "Fuck that! I'm not doing it." Because okay, let me make this clear. It's just like China. If
Hmm.
Israel gets your information, the Mossad has your information. That's a fact. Any fucking Israeli company out there, Riverside right now, they gave your information to the Mossad, and Mossad is probably watching this video right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Watch your way. Hey, send us a honorary Jew like pin or something. Well, I'll put it right up there.
Bro, right of return. You
Honorary.
could go back. You're an honorary Jew. You could go back to Canaan and get your ancient shit.
I'm returning to Canaan to take what's rightfully mine.
Yeah, these three countries. They're I'm reclaiming Canaan on behalf of all the true Israelites.
Oh man, hey, that's a good one right there. I
It's
just
funny because
start making
the
content like that.
Canaan is fascinating because it's the precursor to um the earlier land of Israel, right? That was the precursor.
Right.
But nobody really knows exactly much about it. They don't know, they're not really sure like what its boundaries were, where it's like
Hmm.
if it had, states or capital cities that nobody fucking knows. It's just written about in all the ancient texts that's where everyone came from, right? And basically Canaan stretched from it was huge. It was like from like all the Middle East, and it stretched into sub-Saharan Africa, like a fucking quarter of the continent. Like that was Canaan. It was fucking monstrous,
Hmm.
and that's where the original Israelites came from. That whole area, not just the Middle East, because that's where they were taken from.
Hmm.
They were taken from they were taken from their homes, which was really spread out all through that land, which had become Israel at the time, the land of Israel,
Okay.
which did stretch. Well, when it became the land of Israel, it shrunk, and because it didn't take up all that sub-Saharan shit anymore. But all those people had been taken as slaves by the Egyptians, and then ultimately, if they ever got out or whatever, ultimately those people ended up migrating to Middle East. But doesn't matter. Once
Yeah.
the
That's
temple
when
got
they
destroyed,
that's when they crossed the Red Sea, man. They parted the seas.
I think that was fucking Moses and shit. I don't think anybody
Yeah,
parted the sea, bro.
it was Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he parted it. What did
Yes,
he do? He slammed the staff down, Gandalf style. that shit parted. And they walked through. And then, the Egyptians, when they were chasing them down, they were like, oh, that sea's parted. Yeah, let's ride through it. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I go out there and somebody slammed their staff in the ground and the sea's parted, I'm not following them fuckers. I'm like, all right, dude, we dealing with some shit we can't fuck with. All right, so let's move on. All right, let's go back home. But the story goes that they went ahead and they tried to go through, and then like he just collapsed it on them, drowned the shit out of them. I was like, well, damn, there you go. Folks got to realize that, man. God of the Old Testament's ruthless. Okay, ruthless aggression is all that was. He cursed your whole bloodline. Well, he was killing folk firstborn out there in Egypt. Bo, your firstborn. You could have been a poor ass Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? A bum ass Egyptian, one of the broke motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like here they always say, "Oh, well, white people got all this privilege and shit." It's like, well, white folks get the most like government aid. And they actually do statistically. So it's just like that they're not the so-called white supremacy is not helping them. So in Egypt, it's like, yeah, these people up in the palace, they got some slaves, but nigga, I ain't got shit. And all of a sudden, you didn't know that shit was happening that night. Your firstborn got taken out. It's like, oh well, that's the price of doing business. You know what I'm saying? That shows you that the casualties of war. You know what I'm saying? Collateral damage. So that's why they don't see when they killing folks in Gaza right now. They're just like, because it's Old Testament style. They're just like, yeah, there's some innocent people gonna die, but it ain't no different than what happened back in the day. Every once in a while, God just take out some innocent folk. You just happen to be in the way, dog. Wrong place, wrong time. If you look at it, that's kind of the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
Your father will make a mistake, and your ass paying for it damn 100 years later. it's, like, it's like, damn, man. It's like, hey, but that was some ruthless stuff happening back in the day. That's what I do know. But we're gonna see if we can't reclaim Canaan for the for the black Israelites. We'll see if we can't do this thing. We'll see and get our land back. I don't see no Negroes talking about getting their land back to Canaan. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about that.
Well, I wouldn't really want to go live in Africa. It's not exactly, you know, a booming metropolis.
Oh, okay, okay,
It's a
all
place
right,
that fucking countries, superpowers around the world have been exploiting for hundreds of fucking years with no end in sight. So
right. That's
it's an
true.
interesting topic. Interesting. It's an interesting topic.
Let's see. We got Chrissy said, some suggest the Fertile Crescent was in North America, and the Nile actually being in Mississippi. Not saying I subscribe, but there's some weird anomalies when you dig.
Is
I don't
it
know. Have you heard anything about that?
is it that fertile there? As far as is that the best cropland we got?
That may be the case. That may be the case. I don't know. Here's the issue with a lot of history is that it's just written by the victors. I mean,
That's the thing,
that's
ain't
the
it?
problem. And so just kind of just see that perspective,
Are you telling
unless
me
you
they
do
don't
some
go into
true
like the jail
digging.
cells of the people they conquered and they fucking ask them to put their 2 cents in for the history books?
Nah, no, they do not. Unless sometimes the only way you figure that stuff out is if some people were able to write it on some parchment paper and hide it in their butthole until they got out. You know what I'm saying? And released it to everybody else. So it's just like you just don't. You're not able to figure that stuff out or find that stuff out. The people talk about the Bible and stuff and how there's books of the Bible that's missing.
Right.
Okay, because it didn't fit the quote unquote narrative. Now, if you talk to people about that, they kind of shun you about it. But I'm just like, I mean, is it true or is it not true?
Well, you see that they had this thing called the Council of Nicaea in the what third or fourth century, and that's when they all got
Hmm.
together and decided what books are going to be in the Bible. originally. So that's how that happened. Because you had like the Book of Enoch, and there's a whole bunch of other ones, you know.
Right.
So there's some weird shit that you never heard of that connects to like the weird Dead Sea Scrolls and all that stuff, which are all fakes, which is hilarious. They're all fake.
The Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit's all fake.
The damn Captain Jack Sparrow
Yeah, it's
scrolls.
more Jewish bullshit.
Come on, man. You think they did that?
No, I know for a fact. I know for a fact. You can go Google's articles on it. This shit is fake.
Okay. Oh, we got Sig 101. He put some over here. He said, let me see if I can show this on screen. Yeah. So that's because the Israelites traveled to America in wooden submarines and settled in Missouri. Oh, the wooden submarines. That's a good one right there. Hey, I like that. That's how they got over here. Corey, we got a company that looks like they're in a they said they're in a little bit of trouble. Target CEO, he stepped down
Oh, Target.
today as this so yes, as the sales plunge.
Oh, that ain't the
All
company
right.
I thought you were going to talk about.
Oh no, I am. But we're gonna talk about this other company right here in a minute. But I got this first one that we're gonna talk about with the Target CEO stepping down. Now we've got liberals saying that the reason that they're struggling is because they got rid of their DEI program.
He got fired
No.
basically, or stepped down. Like they said,
Yeah,
you
but
need to get
when
the
you
fuck
step
out.
down, you're getting fired. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting fired. You're getting fired.
Mm.
Most definitely.
They had pride shit for like infants in there, and like they had some faggot shit up in there that shouldn't have been up in there.
It's just straight bag of shit.
Look,
Oh
man, there's
man.
some shit that you need to go to the weird store with the fucking neon lights at 2 a.m. to get and buy, not at Target, right?
Hmm.
So
Right, right,
I
right.
like my fucking
And I said,
freaky sex shops, but that I like the separation of normal society from that shit also.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to have those. Yeah, it's completely separated. Where like, you got to walk through this door
And get a
that's like
secret
looks
handshake
like
and
it
stuff.
might latch behind you.
Right.
Like when you walk through, you afraid it might latch behind you. I mean, you're not be able to get out. But it said Target shares are down 28% since the start of the year, and in the negative by 61% since their all-time high in late 2021. Well, it should be down because in late 2021, the only places you could go was Walmart and Target. That was it. They were the only places that was open. Now look, I think more the reason that Target's struggling is because niggas is broke, man.
Well, Target
Everybody
was
should be
always
struggling right here shortly.
here. This is to me, Target is Walmart, but a little less selection and a little more expensive. And so to me, Target is if you're in a pinch. If I'm in a pinch and I got to get something quick, I'm going to go to Target real quick. But if I actually have the time to drive the extra, for me, it's like literally about 2.5 miles to Target and add about another 2 miles to get to Walmart. So if
Hmm.
Walmart's parking lot is daunting, though, man. That's like a 5 minute fucking expedition just in the parking lot before you even get to the store.
What are
So
you talking about? To park?
it's a big ass parking lot, man, and takes a lot of like emotional effort to get through that thing.
It takes a much
Bruh.
effort. Oh, and no, I know what the deal is. I know what the deal is. I know what you're telling me. It's taking emotional effort because I'm not trying to park all the way at the fucking back. So you driving through, you like, oh, that spot. Shit, it's handicapped. Oh, there goes the spot. Damn, that's for the cars. Like, I guess I'll park back there. And then the minute you park and get out the car, somebody's pulling out right there at the front. You like,
Our Target here is
motherfucker.
one of the smaller Targets. So they have the big like Walmart
Okay.
size Targets.
Yeah,
I
the
would actually call it
super target,
I
super
would actually
target.
call it
Hmm.
more of like a Kmart size as opposed to a Walmart size because Kmart was a little smaller. I love Kmart. Um, but it's Target has another storefront. These guys, everything is fucking methodical and everything is like this category of store, right? So they'll have store model A and store model B and store model C, right? They always have that shit. And one of
Hmm.
them is like it's not the 2 story, it's just it looks like a 1 story and it's got a white front and it's still a Target, but it's much smaller. And it has like a pretty large, like convenient, not convenient, but it's got a grocery section. And, and
Hmm.
for some reason, this place is even more expensive than other Target because there's a full size Target down in south part of town. So they just make, I don't know, man. Here's the thing: I live in a weird part of town where there's a lot of fucking rich people. Like Fort Collins got a lot of fucking rich people. It's all fucking like tech CEOs and shit here for real who like commute to Boulder, and so shit's just expensive here in general. Even Walmart fucking sucks.
So you an expensive town, but you said all the girls out there are mid.
They are. It must be a generational thing.
How's that, Corey? Man, you need to find you a nice mid girl to settle down with.
I just need to get back to Vegas, man. Once I get to Vegas, I'm not leaving again. So
Corey, you just, I mean, you said Vegas. I said a nice mid girl.
yeah, I need to get to Vegas and settle down before I can think of meeting anybody because I'm looking to get the fuck out of Dodge here. So it's pointless to meet anybody here.
Okay, well, I mean, you got a good point there. You got a good point there. Corey, we're gonna get on the main topic. Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. We're gonna have a little nostalgia talk as well with different
Do you
foods.
see
But
that
Cracker
CEO's
Barrel.
nose?
She looked like
The
it had a
nose
little link
knows.
to it. It looked like it had a little link to it. She's fresh, right? Fresh CEO.
Yes. Probably fresh out of college, no life
Not
experience, doesn't understand her own
well.
culture.
Yeah, she's been in there since 2023. Let's bring her up. All right, let's see. Let's see. And we'll have Corey rate her. I like to have Corey do his ratings. What we think, Corey?
Like I said,
What we think?
she needs to get a fucking beautician or whatever those people are who specialize in that shit.
I mean, the nose, her nose a little bit, but it's okay.
Bro, if you're gonna
You
be a
know.
woman CEO, go work for fucking Victoria's Secret or some shit.
Here we go. This is her back. Let's see. You see this? Oh, where's it go? This is her back in the day. I mean, here we go. I mean,
That's
what
look
we
like it's
think?
taken out of context.
This was from a day ago.
Um, Here's the thing. This is the funny thing to me. It's not like they fucking sponsored a tranny or had some fucking gay dude do some fucking, pole dancing in the store. They literally just did a modernization upgrade to their stuff, which sucks. Um, and the whole world was like, go woke, go broke, which is hilarious
Hmm.
because they connected her to other woke causes outside of this Cracker Barrel shit.
Right,
She's part of
right.
some LGBT shit that she got Cracker Barrel into because now Cracker Barrel has some LGBT pride shit going on.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here goes the logo.
The
Here goes
memes have
the.
been phenomenal. The memes have been fucking over the top. But I really am shocked at the outrage. I'm genuinely surprised at how outraged people are over this. The old fucking
Oh, folks are
logo
cutting
does
up.
look like it does make it look like a kind of like a 1980s restaurant. Honestly, I mean, it kind of needed an upgrade, but I don't know about this upgrade.
Oh, do you feel like it did? It's an old country store. I think that was the whole thing they were going for. Old
Yeah, but
country
they,
store,
yeah,
old
but that
country
whole thing,
cooking.
yeah, but they went for that 50 years ago. It's some you got to modernize. Like if you at some point you have to, it's at least a newer edition of something like this. Put a gun in it or something. I don't know, and a flag. Who the fuck knows? But like
It
what they came
the
up with
logo
is
could have looked
garbage.
better. It could have looked better. Like
Okay,
like
the,
this new logo, like it's like nothing.
it reminds me back in the 80s when you watched movies, they would have like generic products because they didn't do product placement, and it would be a yellow box that just said it would be like or a yellow can that said beer, right, or something like that, and that's what this is.
Oh man, yeah. It just says beer. That's pretty good.
Let me see if I can find a
Now,
picture of that shit old generic can. That's
now
fucking
here's my
hilarious.
concern. Okay, here's my number one concern is that are they gonna fuck their menu up, and are they gonna fuck their prices up? Because right now, Cracker Barrel is still the cheapest sit down restaurant you can go to, and it really ain't close, like at all. Like the next cheapest sit down restaurant you go to might be your like local diner, and that may not even be the case. Your local diner might be fucking you up. But
Here, I gotta show you this picture. This is what I'm
that's
talking
gonna be
about.
the uh-huh. We got
It would look like this. Like
oh
literally, like
yeah,
it would just say beer on it.
raggedy shit
Right,
beer.
raggedy shit. That's what the fucking new Cracker Barrel logo looks like.
Yeah, they could have gave it some spunk. Like Corey, like this doesn't have no spunk at all, man. Like they just literally took all the picture and stuff out of it and took it over the picture store out and just
You
kept
know
the
what?
cracker.
You know
Like,
what's
nigga.
hilarious? I promise you, the
Uh-huh.
motherfucking extortion artist who is their graphic designer, who they didn't do that in house. I promise you, these people outsource everything for some reason. So they outsourced the graphic design on that to a design firm, and they probably charged them like $300,000 for that, or more,
Probably so.
maybe even more.
Okay, so let's look at it. Now they probably put it in like Canva or something and say, "Hey, AI, make us a new logo," and it just did that. It's just like, okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna change the font. All right, so we don't have the curved letters, so we don't want them curved. We want them kind of cut off. Cause you see how the C curves, and then we got that straightened out right there. The B is not as flamboyant. You know what I'm saying at the bottom, and we don't have the cracker accented. We don't want to accent cracker by having this line that goes around here to this white dude sitting beside a barrel. Cracker. So we want to want to tone down on the cracker. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to seem like a white supremacist restaurant anymore. With a sit beside a barrel, you feel like you walking in there, and you feel Jim Crow when you walk in there. I think that's
Bro, I promise, if you had a restaurant called Jim Crow's, like you'd still get black people going there. I mean, fuck.
oh yeah, if you got good food, it's just like said Jim Crow Rules restaurant. It's like, you know, say hey man, look man, this is gonna be like you ever been to what is they call the place Dick's? I've never been.
Dick's Last Resort, that place.
Yeah, where they go in there and you go in there and they talk shit to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's Dick's Last Resort, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm. Yeah, so you can we could do that with Jim Crow Rules restaurant.
Man, there's a place like
uh
there's a place like that in fucking Vegas. It's the Heart Attack Grill. Um,
uh-huh.
they fucking
Oh, okay, okay.
you fucking if you're over 350 pounds, you eat for free, and all their food is named after like fucking heart attack stuff, and they're rude to you as they're
Hmm.
serving you. Those rude to you
Oh
restaurants,
yeah.
man. I don't know, man. What if you hit my sore spot and I'd have to fight you?
Yeah, I know. That's the only issue. It's just like, man, don't you think you might want to settle down? Because somebody might come in here and feel some type of way that day. They had a bad day and they're just trying to find somewhere to eat, and they were like, "Okay, this is the closest place by. Let's stop by here." Like, it's like, you just come up. Oh, what up, motherfuckers? It's like, excuse me. It's like, damn, man, that shirt looks like shit, dude. I mean, who dressed you? Your mama or your auntie? Which one? It just be like, folks, you know what I'm saying? Folks are, you know how men do. Our chests start getting high. I see, but whenever I see dudes get pissed, all of a sudden they intake a lot of air and their chest rises. It gets right up in there. And I'd be like, hold, bud. You need to let out some of that air. You know what I'm saying? You got to settle down. Chris put some up here in the chat. He says, as for Cracker Barrel, you chalk it up to innocence, but it seems like some people are trying to tank the brand. Remember, they also make money off bankruptcy. There's some potential there.
So Cracker Barrel, I love Cracker Barrel. It's a place that still to this day isn't too expensive for fucking breakfast. You get good portions. They got them cinnamon fucking apples, and they got that stupid little pegboard shit. It's a winning combination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is, and the prices have been good.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
actually been really good.
I actually, unfortunately, I got to drive like I think it's like 17 miles to get me to a motherfucking Cracker Barrel. It's pretty
Oh,
far.
okay,
I'm
okay.
in Fort
You got a
Collins, and
little
the
bit.
closest one is in Loveland, but it's right off the interstate, which is convenient.
Okay. All right, so here's what we got, Corey. They said that they've embarked on a $700 million transformation across the 660 plus restaurants.
Dude, they had junk.
Seven,
They had junk stuck to the fucking wall. What is
yeah,
700?
no, that's
They're going to replace
it's
700
nostalgic
million?
pieces, man. Yeah, yeah, man.
Half of them are
What
fake
they got up here?
antiques.
They said the sweeping makeover includes decluttered dining rooms, a revamped menu. Oh Lord, oh Lord, revamped. You see, that's what I'm concerned about.
Oh, I seen the pictures of the
Re-
revamped already. They suck.
revamping the menu. Boy, I tell you what, that shit usually that leads to some bullshit,
It
bud.
didn't look like they it didn't look like they messed with the country store in the front yet. So, all right, so I got some pictures, some OG pictures of Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
So, kind of like what's
Yeah,
that one
that's
fucking
what
place
mine
like
still looks
TGI
like.
Fridays or something? One of those TGI Fridays or one of them places that had like the same thing, had like all kinds of stuff on the wall, right? It's the same
Uh-huh.
thing. It's the same thing. I think this is this a new one? This might be a remodel. This is, I think, a remodel new one, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a picture of it. Let me fucking Google that shit. Uh,
Yeah, Google. If you don't have
remodeled.
it, I got one where they had it on New York Post.
All right, remodeled Cracker Barrel. Oh, so this is what they're saying is rustic and going away. Correct. This is what's been here and has been great. The new stuff
Right.
looks like I don't know where the new. I don't have a picture of the new one.
Hold on. Let me get this up. Let me get this up.
I like going in there
Somebody
feeling
just
like I'm on American Pickers.
so, man said it's the feeling I love. So what the fuck? Okay. So it kind of looks like that. Like I don't know what this shit is.
That's just gay. It's fake and gay.
Yeah, yeah, but they got like these regular ass booths in here. Like a booth is weird at Cracker Barrel. You know what I'm saying? If you go in there and you see booths,
Wait a minute.
that's weird.
Wait a minute. You are correct. I ain't never sat at no booth
There's
at
no
no fucking
booths.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, there is no booths. So that's why it's like it's weird as shit, man. like you're like, oh, okay, booths. That's what? Yeah, I mean that's what you just kind of like. You're like, man, where am I at? Now they said something about said let's see right here. Said they debuting a new seasonal fall menu. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. We got Uncle Herschel's favorite. They're gonna have to revamp some of these names too.
Why?
Let's see what we got in Uncle Herschel's. Man, you can't have these old Jim Crow names for shit, Uncle Herschel. They trying to move away from the Jim Crow era. So man, when I walk in there, I feel like I should be sitting in the back eating on a day beside the dumpster. That's the way I want to feel when I walk at Cracker Barrel. That's what some Negroes be saying and just try to find racism and everything. So I walk at Cracker Barrel, I feel like they say nigger go sit out back. I mean, it's just like ain't nobody saying that. But that's the way folk be feeling, man. They be feeling all kind of crazy.
People like
I
feeling
did see
hurt because
some
it
of
justifies why they suck.
yeah. So the Uncle Herschel's breakfast got 2 eggs, a choice of the sugar cured ham, country ham, grilled or fried catfish fillet, crispy tender dippers, or for the first time ever, a premium New York strip steak available for an upgrade, served with hash brown casserole or fried apples, buttermilk biscuits, sawmill gravy, and grits. My God, dude, is that for one person? Fucking hell, man! People eat that much food,
So here's what
man.
the real appeal of Cracker Barrel is that it's a chain that don't really feel like a chain. It feels like you're
Right,
getting a home cooked meal in a fucking someone's shack. And that's the appeal of it.
right.
If they
Hmm.
do away with it, there's no fucking There's no if there's nothing that makes it stand out. You might as well go to like a fucking Denny's or a fucking IHOP that has zero character.
Nigga, Denny's is dead.
What?
Denny's is, Denny's is dead.
I mean, like euphemistically speaking, or are they out of business?
They ain't out of business, but they might as well be, man.
Let me see what the Dennis stock at.
I ain't ate at a Denny's and it's got to be damn near 10+ years.
Well, you can get some Denny's stock for 423. It pretty much
Four
hasn't.
dollars and 23 cents.
Yeah, it's at a ooh. Looks like it hit a all-time low of $3.16 this year, down
Denny's
from
is
a
near death, bud.
high of about $20. Yeah, their highest stock of all time was about $23.
Yeah, and they down to $4 now. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that shit's terrible.
All right, IHOP
Denny,
stock. All right, let's go IHOP. IHOP, same trend. Their stock is at 21.19, down from over 107. So they are a much bigger company financially. And now
mm-hmm.
let me look at the Cracker Barrel. Okay, so
Where they at? Where they looking?
Cracker Barrel.
They
Oh,
took a
this is
hit
weird.
today. They took a hit today.
Well, it's already bouncing back, but so it looks like in 2020. Oh, it was COVID. I was looking. There was a big stock price drop, and that was COVID. It was for everybody, right? But after that, they rebounded to their previous almost all-time high of $172. And then the stock has been on a decline ever since, with a rebound in 2023 by about 30%. And then it's just been continual down action until June 27th. Wait a minute, what's the date on here? August 16th of 24 last year. August 16th, 24 last year, they started to rebound. And that's probably because they had a new CEO. They hired her in 2023. And of course, it takes them, and the stock continued to fall. And then in mid 2024, it started to bounce back up again. And it's kind of been on this upward kind of trend. Let me look over the last, over the last month, it's gone down from 71.86 to 59.02. And then today you have a drop to 54. That's all I'm seeing. Well, I'm seeing a drop from 62, unless you go back to July
Okay.
23rd. Actually, that's when
Okay.
it started. July 23rd is when this decrease started. It went down from 71.86 to 54.80, 13% in a month.
Okay. Okay. So,
It's just because you hired a woman
I wanna,
CEO, man. I'm sorry. You got an old rustic company. It's like putting a woman in charge of Harley Davidson. Like, you'll go fuck yourself, right? I'm sorry. Like, if you're selling some fucking makeup shit or some fucking lingerie or some women bullshit, women's magazine, whatever, women's stuff should get women CEOs, and everything else should just get a man. This is how it should be.
damn, Corey. I mean, damn sexist ass show.
Yeah.
Beyond the Cue.
Yes.
Y'all should do better. Let's see what these other breakfast items they got up here. Sausage and egg, hash brown casserole. We got the bacon and egg, hash brown casserole. Something I would be interested in, butter pecan French toast bake. The French toast bakes are actually really good. They
My
actually
friend,
put cheesecake filling in it,
ignore my
in the French
hypocrisy
toast
for a
bake.
moment, but sugar is really bad for you.
Oh my God, man. Corey.
Where's my sound effect? Come on, you hit me with
I
something.
ain't worried about that, man. I ain't got no sound effect except this. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again.
You telling me, Corey? Corey telling me damn sugar bad for me. Look, man, sugar only bad for you when you eat it all the time. But you need sugar. Look, there's only one life to live. And damn it, eat a sweet every once in a while. And give a fuck what all these damn nature made gurus be telling you. Oh, eat grass fed, no sugar. Man, stop being lame. Damn. If you want a piece of cake, eat a piece of cake, dog. Now don't eat the whole cake. You ain't got to eat cake every night. But when it's Saturday night, you had a tough week. Make it a piece of cake, man. Get a crumble. They're like, a cube, the crumble cookie is 1,000 calories. I don't give a fuck. Saying, you think I give a fuck? I don't. I'm eating that cookie, and that shit gonna be good, son. Anyway, I go to the gym all the time. Trust me. Hey, I know my diet ain't the best, so I keep my ass in the gym. I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do this shit strategically. That's like, and that's the problem. Folks ain't doing shit strategically. So the French toast bake with the cheesecake in it is where it's at. Okay, stop denying yourself the pleasures. Now look, you can have something a little bit better for your meal. They've got the herb roasted chicken. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fall cut herb roasted. Ain't even fried. So dog, get down on that. You know what I'm saying? Get you some green beans.
You see, here's the thing. If I'm gonna, it's like a 70-30 thing, man. If I'm gonna go Cracker Barrel, it's like 70, if not an 80% chance it's for breakfast. If I do happen to be through a Cracker Barrel in the afternoon and have to get dinner, it's got to be that meatloaf, or it's got to be that chicken fried steak.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time I go to Cracker Barrel, I get breakfast. I don't give a fuck if it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't give a damn
You
if
see,
it's
I'm
nine
fucked up with
o'clock.
that. I can't do that. If it gets past like 11:30, I can't do breakfast. I don't give a fuck if I just woke up. The clock dictates what I eat.
See, it's just a breakfast can't be it, man. So, something feels off.
Yeah, it ain't
with
right. It
me
fucks with the
doing
fucking
that.
feng shui of the universe.
The feng shui, is that a real thing?
It's a real thing. You want to Google it?
I probably should. The feng shui of the universe. Hold on. Shui. Oh, shui of the universe. Here we go. Okay. Okay. The concept of the feng shui of the universe suggests that the same principles of balancing energies and creating harmony found in the practice of feng shui apply to the cosmos itself, which is seen as a dynamic, interconnected system of forces and energy.
Like I
That's the
said,
biggest load of bullshit I've
like I
ever
said, if
heard,
you eat
man.
fucking breakfast for lunch, you're gonna throw the whole universe into chaos.
That shit is fucking crazy as fuck, man. I mean, my God, feng shui. But look, hey, Cracker Barrel's doing their thing. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe they'll sink it. They can't sink it too much. They could probably just go bankruptcy,
Well, how many Bergs and
restructure.
Steins are on the board of directors? That's the question.
Oh, I don't know. It is a good question.
Oh my God, Grok don't even know what
I mean, we got
BOD means.
man. They thought you were talking about the bod. You put BOD. They said the bod. How many bodies? Is that what you asking? You got to be careful, man.
Directors are Steve Bramlage, Cheryl Henry, John Garrett, and says other directors' names are not specified. Those are the Jews, the ones that are not specified. There we go. We figured it out.
Hmm. Oh, okay, okay, all right. Well, I mean, Cracker Barrel doing his thing. I don't. Is it gonna get sunk? No. I mean, it's too much of a staple. Folks will feel some way about it for a while, and then they'll kind of
As long as they
get
don't
back
fuck with the
used to it.
food. If they
As long
fuck
as they
with the
don't fuck
food,
the menu up.
yeah.
Yeah. If they don't fuck the menu up, they'll be good. And look, here's what the deal is, okay? It's been a joyous week for me. Actually, one of the better weeks of my life. KFC brought the potato wedges back.
Oh my God. It's been so long since I've been to a KFC. I forgot they didn't have them.
Dude. Look, some places they've been out for over a week. But the 18th was the official release date. They said that in the spicy wings. I said, spicy wings? I don't give a fuck about no spicy wings from KFC.
Look, you got a Publix near you?
Yes.
They got bomb ass potato wedges in the deli.
Really?
It's a secret. Don't tell anybody.
You just just don't tell nobody. Look, I told people my story. This is on my TikToks on my page about the day KFC got rid of their potato wedges. It was during fucking COVID. Because I rolled right up there. I said, man, everything looked dreary. There was nobody on the road. I thought the apocalypse was coming
You should have
because
came,
folks
fuck.
were acting like it was coming. I was like, it's got to be on the way because folks are acting like this is it. And then I rolled up to KFC and I was like, I don't see no. Y'all still got wedges? They're like, nah, we got rid of them. Chicken didn't even taste right. I said, what the fuck is this? They gave me some French fries. Like, I'm at KFC, dog.
Who the fuck
French
makes these
fries.
decisions? Okay, people who make big decisions like this that ruin generational brands should be tarred and feathered in the public fucking square and beaten and mocked.
It's terrible, man. But look, on the 18th, like I told my girlfriend, she was like, what you want for lunch? She usually gets my lunch together and everything every day before I go to work. She's like, lunch Monday. I said, don't worry about Monday. Monday I will be at KFC. Okay. Getting me 2 orders of potato wedges. I didn't get just one. I got 2 orders. What's crazy, I went at 11 o'clock. One of the folks I work with went at 12 and they were out of potato wedges. I'm like, Bo, y'all got to know that folks was coming back for that. And then I kind of doubled up because Wednesday when I took my lunch, I didn't have a side, so I went back and got me some more. I was like, I had to double up on that thing. But they're back. Now, the only thing that I need to come back is Burger King to bring back their old school 90s chicken tenders. If they bring that back, then we'll be back in the ball game.
Well, man, it ain't really doing much for their stock.
I don't give a damn about no stock. Their stock was gonna be shit. Their stock is shit is because the potato wedges taste just like the day they left. Delicious. They didn't change anything. You know what it lets me know? They've been hoarding stock. Okay? That's what it lets me know. They ain't lose the recipe. Now, if we can get Burger King, get their chicken tenders back, then I feel like my life would be complete. Now, Chris talking about what the hell did I just hear? What do you mean, Chris? What do you mean what you hear about these potato wedges? Look, man. Whenever I heard this, I was like, it's the best thing ever. Actually, a follower sent it to me on Instagram. Von Mears. He sent it to me. And I was like, dude, you playing with me? Don't fuck with me now. He said, no, it's serious. I said, oh, shit.
You know who I gotta give credit to for
Mhm.
at least attempted innovation? And that's motherfucking Taco Bell. So these losers over
Okay.
at Taco Bell are constantly trying to rearrange the 6 ingredients they have to come up with something new. Because that's all Mexican food is. You got rice, beans, beef, tomatoes, sour cream, fucking, and that's it. Whatever. 6 things they can put in different combinations, and that's all Mexican food. And so they got this new thing. It's like a street taco with a little chalupa wrap on it. And it
Okay.
was good. And know what? They put 2 of them together and wrapped the 2 of them together. How revolutionary is that? They save it on paper. I ain't never seen that shit before.
Taco Bell.
They come in 2
It's
packs.
not my thing.
Are you American?
Only partially. Look, man. Only partially. Taco Bell just a minute. Taco Bell stinks to me, man.
Yo, I don't
Until I
Google
see-
it. I don't Google it because they'll tell me Taco Bell invented the tacos, like they told me Pizza Hut invented the pizza. I fucking swear
Yeah,
to
that'll
God,
be
I
it.
don't want to know because I'm telling you, I have an image that tacos were brought here by some fucking
Yeah,
Mexican immigrant with some fucking beans on his back
that was
crossing
a
the
Jew.
fucking border, with a fucking limp. And he's like 80, and he made tacos, and that changed changed the world. And I promise you that's not the real story, and I promise you it was some bullshit like it was made by a corporation in a fucking fast food laboratory.
probably was. Corey, we got a couple questions before we get out of here. We got Dan. He wanted to know. Let's see right here. Any updates on the gym, Corey?
Yeah, I've been thinking about the gym a lot lately, and I got a membership, and I got a bag packed with a whole bunch of my stuff in there, and I'm gonna go real soon.
Okay. Okay.
I promise.
So he's gonna go real soon. So he's gonna get right.
Because once I
We're gonna
start, I'm gonna
see.
get in that routine. My mind does that. Once I say I'm doing something, it's embedded, and so once I go once or twice, it'll be a part of the routine. So I'm not really worried about it at all.
Okay. And then we got
I'm more
Sig one
socially
on
worried about it because
one.
I'm afraid there's gonna be some douchebags in the motherfucker, and so that's kind of I'm a little nervous about the douchebag factor in the gym.
Nah, man, there's gonna be a bunch of young cats, and they ain't gonna care, man. They're gonna be too busy looking down at their phone. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, if they're under the age of 25, it's 100% possibility that they're looking down at their phone at all times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like they be mid fuck and be looking down at their phone. It just be, I mean, mid stroke. I mean, just put back. Oh, I think I got a message on Instagram. It's like, bro, get off the damn phone. I tell the boys all that time at the gym. We be like, I'm ready to play basketball. I'm old, so once I get going, I need to keep playing. They'll go over there and pull their phones out. I say, hey man, your girl will be at the house when you get back. And if she ain't, she didn't like your ass no way. So let's get back out here and let's do this thing.
I
All
don't
right.
even fucking when I leave the house, I don't even take a phone with me. My phone, motherfucking CIA wants to track my GPS. Go right ahead. This shit is right here, all the time.
It's track me, you piece of shit. Then we got the last question. Sig 101 wants to know when X Cube and Corey are going to review the new South Park
Have
episodes.
you seen it yet?
If you want me to be honest, man, I never got into South Park.
So I'm
That was never
playing
my thing.
the past week or two. I've been playing the free trial game. I've been
Okay, okay.
bouncing the free trials of all the different fucking platforms. You know,
Hmm.
Disney Plus and Hulu, and fucking now I'm doing Paramount Plus. Because Paramount Plus seems to be the best one. That and Max seem to be the two that have all the shit. So
Okay,
South Park is on that, and I'm gonna watch that new episode like before next week. Let's talk about it by next week.
okay, okay. Corey have something for you on South Park. Oh, you want me to watch it? South Park. Yeah, but I might get it. You said it's on Paramount.
Yeah, they're doing a free trial.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
I picked up the South Park game, the first South Park game, stick of truth, and
Hmm.
in it you're a South Park, you're role playing, right? And you get to a point where you get to pick what character you want to play as, and you can play as a Jew.
Hmm. It's AG.
You can be like a rogue, a mage, or a Jew.
This I can be DG. Yeah, so yeah, that's this episode of Beyond the Cube. We appreciate everybody for being here with us. We appreciate people for being lively in the chat. Come back, be lively in the chat. As you can see, we put your stuff up there. We'll talk about what y'all got as well. Um, CoreyHughes.org. Make sure you go there. Make sure you got his books. I'm pretty sure people watching, listening has got his book. But if you're new to this channel, Corey Hughes, great historian, bloodyhistory.substack.com. Go sign up for that, where he's giving you your daily history lessons. His books, A Warning from History, which is a JFK book. And then he also has a new book out, Lee Harvey Oswald in Black and White as well.
Oh, where is it? I got it
So those
here.
can be picked up on
There you go.
Amazon.com. Yeah, go and show them. Yep,
Look at
there we
this
go
shiny
right there.
hardcover. Look, it's got pictures in it. Look, it's got pictures.
Bam. So go pick that up. Go pick that up. Make sure you add that to your collection. And we also got the IMT, the Independent Media Token, which Corey just talked about on a recent podcast. Let them know about that right quick, Corey.
I was on today. It was released. Last American Vagabond. We talked about independent media token for an hour, and we already got some buys from it, so it's good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So make sure you're getting your share of that. Get that via the Phantom wallet. You will need to purchase some Solana first because it is via the Solana network. Purchase some Solana, then transfer that into the independent media token. So go pick you some up today. We're looking for that to revolutionize the media landscape. So we appreciate everybody for being with us tonight on this episode of Beyond the Cube from Boy XQ 420, the powerful one, Corey Hughes. We'll catch y'all next week on the Beyond the Cube. Peace out.